around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Hello MHB, boss is not here I think. Hello Tom, how are you? Hello Stoyan. Remember everybody, we are trying to build the three pillars. We're trying to build a strategy and or a system, and we are learning how to build a strategy, hello Akos, and or a system using market structure, highs and lows, trends, trend lines, support resistance, pivot points, candlestick formations, multiple time frames, Fibonacci, news trading, and crowns. Hello Miguel. And we are trying to understand how risk management works, and the big one, how our psychology, meaning our emotions, hello time to shine, how our psychology helps us to earn pips and money, or how our psychology is complicating our life, right? Our psychology, our emotional responses. I just killed a mosquito. Our emotional responses, they distract our trading account, right? Also remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice, everybody. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks and or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's dive into the live market, and let's continue to talk about the title for today is rules for trading the crown. And we said that crowns are reversal points. Time to shine, ha ha ha. What's funny, What is funny? I would like to laugh too, Hello Annie. And especially crowns and crown reversals, everybody, are great when you see a retracement, right? And are great to spot reversals, meaning are great to spot the C, right? So we learned in the previous lessons, we learned about the Fibonacci, so this is our A, and this is our B down here, and crowns, oh, where should I enter, well, you are going to see a crown if you want. Oh, mosquito, yes man, we are full of, it's called, there is an illness here, it's called dengue, it's hemorrhagic virus, I don't know what, that kind of stuff. So we are full of mosquitoes, Okay, let's go back to trading. So what are the rules for trading the crown? And again, you can reject what we are teaching you, you can accept what we are teaching you, no problem whatsoever. So if we have NZD CAD, right? Now, of course, this is going to be the uptrend line, okay? And in between, when we are monitoring the market, if the market breaks the uptrend line but then makes another higher high, then you need to adjust the uptrend line, okay? We learned about how to adjust trend lines, how to trade trend lines. Hello Maxim, how are you? So crown, right? And we talked about the crown reversal, so we are going to have the same rules in the crown. So rules for trading, number one, rules for trading the crown, right? Maxim is asking, what is the difference between crown and head and shoulder? I did not understand till this moment. Okay, one more time everybody. Okay, head and shoulders has the low at the same point. The low of the head and shoulder, Maxim, Maxims, head and shoulder, the lows of the head and shoulders are at the same level. More or less, right? 1, 2, 3 pips above, but most likely it's the same. Okay? Now, the crown. So I'm going to clone this. Let's delete this one. Delete. I'm going to clone this head and shoulders. Clone. Okay. Now, the crown has not the lows at the same level. The crown is going to have a lower low. Okay. Ooh, like this, and then this is going to be the fall. Maxims and everybody else. Can you see the difference? What's the difference between a crown and head and shoulders? Is it clear to you why head and shoulders are okay but crowns are better? Okay, statistically speaking, crowns are better. Boss, your CHF daily has a crown live market analysis. We're going to check in just about a second. Okay. Maxims, is it clear? Did I answer to your question? And remember everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Okay, I'm going to talk. Maxims, if you have different some other questions. So rules for trading the crown. After highest high, next low is lower than previous. Yes, correct, Maxi? Yes, sir. Okay, so trend line break, or if you want counter trend line break. It depends on the strategy that you are using, everybody. Okay, and it broke our structure. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends what kind of crowns are you trading. Of course, I mean the answer is yes. Yes, you are correct. But some of you are sending me emails with different crowns. You know, crowns on the 2-hour chart, crowns on the 4-hour chart, smaller crowns inside bigger crowns. You are correct, Maxims. Yes, sir. But I'm also to the other traders that are trading different crowns. Okay, and Maxims is correct, everybody. If you are going to trade structure, this is going to increase your probability. Yes, sir. Okay, but you have some traders, Maxims, that are on the 2-hour chart and are seeing smaller crowns in here. Okay, and are asking, oh teacher, is this a crown? I said yes, it is, but it's not a structural crown. Okay, sometimes crowns that are not structural, sometimes they will work out, but sometimes they are going to be false crowns, you know. So we're talking about probability of success, right? When the crown breaks structure low, then you have a great chance of success. Okay, Maxims? So back to the rules of trading the crown. Trend line break, counter trend line break. Okay, number 1. And again, number 2 is going to, and then we're going to check Euro CHF. Number 2 is going to be when trend line break occurs, must make a lower low and possibly structure, right? Break structure. Okay, so remember everybody, in the previous months, right? Month number 1, lesson number 10, lesson number 12, we learned that not all highs and lows are relevant. So you need to pay attention. So are you really using just crowns on daily charts and higher? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Number 3 is the most difficult one because of the risk reward. Put a Fibonacci on a crown, not the swing. And number 4, stop loss above the A rule. Okay, this is a rule. So we have put a Fibonacci on a crown, not the swing, stop loss above the A, and of course number 5 is going to be risk reward if you want. 5 risk reward. Risk reward. Time to shine. What can I tell you, my friends? I'm watching a friend, okay? I have a friend in Turkey and I'm watching a friend losing his account. Live account, he's losing about $50,000 right now. Okay? Why is that? Because he is not considering the daily, the weekly and the monthly. And he's stubborn, of course, he's stubborn, you know. Oh, Passion, what do you think? Man, I think that you are stupid. This is what I think. You know, not stupid as a person, with all the respect, of course, but stupid as a trader. Because you are not listening. And you are trading and you are mixing strategies and you are not obeying risk reward. You are breaking contracts with your investors and you are losing. You know? So time to shine. Are you really using crowns on daily charts and higher? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. And of course this friend has a lot of money. Of course he's not middle class or poor. But it doesn't matter, you know. Maxim, time to shine. Daily 4 hours need to see all picture on trading pair. Downtrend, uptrend. Now you are on retracement on Trendline. The daily time frame controls the 4-hour time frame, and the weekly time frame controls the daily, and the monthly that nobody wants to check controls the weekly, daily, and the 4-hour, 2-hour and everything else. I don't need to ask you, everybody, but I know the majority of you are losing. Okay? I don't need to ask you, and you don't need to tell me, but most of you are losing. Year after year after year. Why is that? Well, not because you are not intelligent or because you are stupid, but because you are not following the rules, you know. You are not consistent on what we are teaching you. True or true, everybody? We tell you, don't do this, you know, don't enter here, this is low probability. Can I do this? Yes, you can, but be conscious that it's low probability. When you take a small profit, re-enter, and you are not listening. Maxim is saying after that you can trade on smaller time frame. That is what I concerned get from Mr. Passion's lesson. Thank you for the Mr. Maxim. I'm not a Mr., don't worry. So if we use crowns, then our Fibonacci will be different from if we took Fibs from swing highs and swing lows as we learned before, and if we don't use crowns, the Fibs will be different if we did. Yes, sir. Using a Fibonacci on a crown, everybody, is a different strategy. Okay? And there is no right or wrong. But if you want, you can trade only with the Fibonaccis, and if you want, you can also trade crowns. But those are two different strategies, different risk reward, different entries and different exits. Okay, time to shine. So, number 1, not Mr. Miss. I'm just joking, Maxims. I am a mister, don't worry. I'm just not used to, you know. But thank you, yes, I am a mister. No problem. So number one, trendline break or counter trendline break. When the trendline break occurs, must make a lower low, possibly break structure. Number three, put a Fibonacci on a crown, not the swing. Stop loss above the A rule and risk reward. MHB said, let's open Euro CHF on the daily chart. And everybody, if this is your first time with us, please go back on Dukascope YouTube webinar page and start to watch Forex trading course starting from lesson 1. Okay? Now, let's compress the chart. Let's compress the chart. Euro CHF daily chart. Okay? Number one, everybody, are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend on Euro CHF daily chart? Are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend? We need to be clear on the direction before we are going to check the crown or crown reversal. MHB said we have a crown on the daily chart. Everybody, are we in a downtrend or are we in an uptrend? And remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Downtrend, sir. Yes, sir. So we were in an uptrend like here. Miguel is asking, Passion, I'm a bit confused because in the past you thought to check candlestick formation in the daily and then go to the 2 hour to detect a crown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are not, Miguel, we are not yet at the candlestick formations. It's going to be tomorrow. Okay. Maxim up. No, the trend is down, everybody. What is a trend line? Those are lessons number 1, 2, 3. A trend line is a tool that is going to confirm the direction of the trend. So this is the uptrend line, and until this uptrend line we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and not all highs and lows are relevant, right? And then the market broke the uptrend line and the market is making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Structure. So we are in a downtrend, everybody. Why trend line is not till Q3? Because of the highs and lows, Maxims. Because of the highs and lows. And look at the crown, everybody. I don't know if this was the one MHB you were referring to, but we have a crown here. A beautiful crown. Orange one. And the market is falling. Why I use this low? So, Maxims, this shouldn't be a lesson of highs and lows, okay? Right? Let's enter into the chart. Okay, Maxims, can you see that this low is lower than this low? And can you see that this high is lower than this high? Can you see this, Maxims? Can you see this? And I'm going to compress the chart. Can you see this, Maxims? And we have a beautiful crown, everybody. When the market crowns, then most likely you're going to have a change in market direction. So one more, and let's make it orange. And I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Can you see, Maxims? Why use this low? Because this low is a lower low. Now, can you see why I use the low? You ask why you use this low? Because it's a lower low. When the market broke the uptrend line, it reversed. It is not till Q3 because the low from Q3 has not made a higher high. Thank you, Stoyan. But a lower high. Yes, sir. Correct. Thank you, Stoyan, for the help. So, everybody, we are in a downtrend. We are in a downtrend, right? So, downtrend. This is the downtrend line. We need to connect the highs with the lows. Let's not break. There you go. And so the market is, we are here right now from the daily, and the market is retracing, right? It's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Now MHB, let's color this in red, right? MHB, oh, let me see, left tip, center, tip. MHB, where do you see a crown, my friend? I don't see any crowns. Maybe you are looking at left tip, center, tip, but still you don't have a crown in here, MHB. So let's color code this in like this and this like this. So we are still in an uptrend, everybody, on the Euro CHF daily chart. Downtrend, yes sir. So I'm going to delete this one and go with the uptrend line like this. Okay. Passion, I think that euro dollar has just made a crown reverse on the daily. We are going to check. So far, everybody, this is the counter trend line break, and still we need to wait until the end of the day. But we are going to talk about, just Miguel asked about candlestick formations. I was watching it from last high of the trend. It's not a crown, last high of the trend, so left tip, center tip. You mean like this one? You mean like this one? MHB? Everybody, you see, and don't worry, there is a learning curve attached to this. Okay, there is a learning curve attached to this. This crown, everybody, okay, this crown, it's not okay. This crown in here, left tip, center tip. Why is not? Because you are mixing, everybody, the relevant highs and lows. I think he means on the low. Yes, this low, everybody, this low is a lower low. However, the crown on the daily, this is the left tip and this is the center tip. Why is that? Because this is the market structure. This is the market wave. Okay, everybody, you can talk, no problem. So the right crown is this. This is the left tip and this is the center tip. Okay, now of course when the time is going to come, we are going to see a smaller crown on the 4-hour chart. We are going to talk about today. Miguel started with the question euro dollar. Let's check euro dollar first. Euro dollar daily chart. Just give me a second. Euro dollar. So euro dollar. Okay, we are in a downtrend, right? So this is going to be the last trend line. Let me check. We shouldn't break any candles or highs. So something like this. Okay, so we are here, this is the market, and let's see. Yes, you are correct. You have left tip, center tip, and looks like that this is a crown. Looks like, you know. Everybody, let's color code this in red. Okay, let's color code this in red. Now there is one rule that I forgot to tell you. Okay, rule for the beginner traders. Rule: trade crowns in a downtrend and trade crown reversals in an uptrend. Okay, I forgot this, everybody. Trade crowns in a downtrend and trade crown reversals in an uptrend. So even though this is a crown reversal, we are not in an uptrend yet, everybody. Okay, so you have the rules for trading the crown. Trend line break: when the trend line breaks occur, must make a lower low, break structure, put a Fibonacci on a crown, not the swing, stop loss above the A, it's a rule, and risk reward. Number 6, trade crowns in a downtrend and trade crown reversals in an uptrend. Okay, so in a downtrend, everybody, you're going to have extension, retracement, extension, retracement. So in a downtrend, try to find crowns and trade crowns in a downtrend. Okay, and in an uptrend, thank you, Annie. In an uptrend, everybody, try to trade crown reversals in an uptrend and not vice versa, everybody. Okay, this is also our rule. Okay, now again we talked about following the rules. Oh, Passion, can I trade crowns in an uptrend because I want to trade the retracement? Yes, you can, of course, but remember that when you are going against the trend, you are entering trades with the high technical risk, and remember that you have a higher chance of, a higher probability of success. Go with the trend. So in an uptrend, trade crown reversals, and in a downtrend, trade crowns. Now everybody, if those are the rules, what do you say? Can we go long on euro dollar daily chart with this crown reversal? What do you think, Annie? Can we go long on euro dollar with this crown reversal? Everybody, what do you think? Can we go long on euro dollar daily chart with this crown reversal? What do you say? Maybe yeah, you can say yes, you can say no, and don't worry, there is no right or wrong. No sir, why not? Why not? Yes, we need to go long. Okay, why yes? There is no right or wrong, everybody, but we want you to learn how to think. So when you say yes or no, please explain why you think yes and why you think no. And he says no. Not yet, not confirmed. What's not confirmed? Not confirmed uptrend. Great answer. Immediately put one lot to buy. No sir, because we are in a long-term downtrend. Yes, correct. Okay everybody, so all of you are correct. I'm going to clean up the chart a little bit and then we're going to talk about candlestick formations. So can you enter long right now? Yes you can, but you are risking that this one is just going to be a further retracement. Trend line is broken. No, it's not yet. So the crown everybody we want to see from the daily is structure. Structure is left tip center. So you can project a crown if you want everybody. You can project a crown like this. Transparency. Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. But this is the structural high that the market must break. Okay, this is the structural high before that market must break before we go along with crown reversals. Okay, so structural high, and then we are going to draw a Fibonacci on the crown, and then we are going to enter on the next crown reversal. Okay, now can you see everybody how you are going to have a different risk? You are going to have a different risk if you enter right now, or if you wait that the market breaks the structural high and you enter on the second crown. Your technical risk is going to be totally different, because we are still in a downtrend, we are still in a down structure, we have still down Fibonacci's, and the market didn't break the long-term downtrend line. The downtrend is still there, no higher high in structure. Yes ma'am, correct. Any MHB saying so we have to only trade crown in the direction of the trend, no need to take risk or go against the market and don't think we are smart. Correct MHB. I mean, I have friends who are trading crowns and crown reversals against the trend, but they are experienced traders, you know, they are professionals. But when we talk about probability, and they lose time to time of course, but when we talk about probability of success, MHB, you are absolutely right, you know. And I was talking about a friend a few minutes ago everybody. Impatience is one of the biggest problems that we are facing as traders. Impatience, you know, because we have Instagram and instant messages and instant Facebook and instant hamburgers and instant McDonald's, you know. We have instant friendships, and when we come to the trading table we don't have patience. And you have learned so far everybody that Forex trading, if you are not a scalper, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know, you have some teachers out there, they are telling you, oh, trading is made from week to week. Not true. Not true everybody. If you are a scalper, okay, but otherwise, swing trader, position trader, news trader, Fibonacci trader, Forex trading, it's a marathon. The investment funds and hedge funds and other institutions that are making money, okay, of course they have different strategies, are not weekly based. Okay, and what's the problem? The beginner trader everybody, we don't have the trillions and the zillions. So one more reason to be patient, you know. And we talk time to time, you know, oh, patient, but we should stay out for 6 months. Yes sir. Oh, but I don't have time. You have time, it's your decision. You need to monitor 6 months. You know, I have a friend in England, he's a hedge fund trader, his name is Andy Demi, and he was talking about the process last time, and I shared his comment on my LinkedIn. You know, if you are not successful with $1,000, everybody, number one, you aren't getting the millions, and if you are not successful with $1,000, you won't be successful with $1 million. Some of you are thinking that more money is the answer. It's not. You are going to do exactly the same mistakes. Burn the account, enter too soon, exit too soon, risk too much, changing strategies. You know? Oh, Time to Shine is saying, so the second crown would be different fips. Yes, sir. And you wouldn't trade this until you got another crown indicated the market is going down. Yes, sir. In this theory, need to wait at least half a year and we get 100 pips. No, no, sir. Not like this, Maxims. Not like this. You have 23 currencies that you can trade, everybody. Maxim has a good point, everybody. One of the beginner's mistakes, we as beginners are trying to force the market, where professional traders, they wait for the market to position itself in the way that want. So everybody, when we are telling you trade crown reversals in an uptrend, and you see a crown reversal in a downtrend, and you draw your Fibonacci and you follow the rules, right? You are forcing the market. If you go long in here, everybody, you are forcing the market. And then what is going to do? The market is going to go up a little bit, hit some kind of resistance most likely, and fall again. And you are going to say, oh, you know, this BS, you know, this doesn't work. Crowns doesn't work. I'm going to go with the head and shoulders, you know. FXPassion is talking BS, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Right? When in reality, you force the market. True or true, everybody? I have a few traders in here that want to talk to me. I said, okay, bring your results. I want to see where did you enter, how much did you risk, what was your risk reward ratio, and where and when did you exit. 70% of them then stop talking to me. They never come. Why not? Because I know what they are doing. They are entering high risk trades because they are impatient. You know. Now, I'm not a psychologist. Oh, why am I impatient? Why? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, everybody, let's move on. Enough with philosophy, right? One more thing. It's so Trader's edge, okay? It's candlestick formations on the higher time frames are nothing more than crowns or crown reversals on the smaller time frames. Okay, this is a trader's edge if you want to use crowns. The crowns that are not structural might be assigned to stay out of the market until they prove to be fake. Yes and no. Sometimes smaller crowns work out, sometimes they are not. But what we know so far is that statistically speaking, the structural crowns are, they have a greater chance of success. Are crowns then a completely different strategy than can be used with what we have learned with previous Fips and contrarian? Yes, sir. Yes, because crowns have different rules. Okay? So if you are going to use a crown in here, time to shine, I got you. Listen to this, time to shine. So when this happens, you are going to choose, or if you are going to put a Fibonacci on the swing, or if you are going to use, or if you are going to put a Fibonacci on the crown. Okay? So those are two different entry strategies. We talked about 2 weeks ago that a strategy is formed with an entry strategy, trade management strategy, and exit strategy. So if you are going to enter with the Fibonacci of the confirmation, you are going to have different exits and different entries. Time to shine. And if you are going to enter with the crown, you are going to have different exits and different entries. And different stop loss and different take profit. And you must not mix them. Time to shine and everybody else. If you are going to use the Fibonacci of the confirmation, use the Fibonacci of the confirmation and its rules. If you are going to use a crown, use the crown rules. Don't mix apples with bananas. Oh, but it's the same Fibonacci. It's not the same. Oh, but we are entering inside the AB Fibonacci, the original one. Yes, sir. That's true. But your trade is going to have a different strategy with an entry and with the exit. Got you. So we have to really choose one in theory. You need to choose one in reality, not in theory. Yes, time to shine, but it's not in theory, it's in reality. Okay? Don't mix apples with bananas. Thank you for the clarification. Okay, so Trader's Edge candlestick formation on the higher time frames are nothing more than crowns or crown reversals on the smaller time frames. So everybody, when you have, let's say you have 1, 2, 3 candles, and then you have a bearish engulfing, is just an example. And this could be the daily chart, everybody. Daily. This could be the daily. When this happens, and it goes with all candlestick formations, on the 1-2 hour chart, I'm not sure about the 4 hour, but on the 1-2 hour chart, what are you going to see? You are going to see an up Fibonacci or an upswing, and then you are going to see a down Fibonacci or a downswing. So this is going to be like this, and because this is an engulfing, you are going to have a shallow retracement. Okay? Or on the daily chart or the weekly, doesn't matter, you have the dark cloud cover or the piercing line, doesn't matter. Okay, so you are going to have the same. You are going to, on the smaller time frame, you are going to have an upswing, an up Fibonacci, and then you are going to have a downswing with the down Fibonacci. And remember, the market is going to make a lower low. Okay, everybody? So let's take, is just remember the rules, everybody. You should trade crowns in a downtrend and crown reversals in an uptrend. Okay, Now we're going to open NZD-CAD, okay, and daily chart, okay, daily chart. Here we have everybody a bullish engulfing candle. See this? This one, the white one, it's a bullish engulfing candle. Why Miguel asked before, oh, what we have learned in the past year? So first we're going to check, we're going to jump from the daily to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. See everybody? This is the crown reversal. Just an example. Left tip, center tip, right tip, crown. See everybody? Candlestick formations on the higher time frames. Let's write this down. Candlestick formations on the higher time frames are nothing more than crown and crown reversals, crowns and crown reversals on the smaller time frames. And why is this important? Or maybe it's going to make it easier for you to trade, you know. Let's say that you have I'm going to delete the crown and the head and shoulders. Hopefully you got it, everybody, right? So when you see in this example, when you see a bearish candlestick formation up in here, this could be the daily, this could be the weekly, this could be the monthly, right? As Miguel pointed out, when you see a bearish candlestick formation, then go check the smaller time frame and enter. Okay, so how we can call this? So trader's trick, okay? When you see a candlestick formation on the higher time frame, go check and find the crown or crown reversal on the smaller time frame, and if you want, and trade it according to the rules. And why is this useful? Because many times, everybody, we are too attached to the 1 hour time frame, to the 4 hour time frame, to the 8 hour time frame, and we don't check the daily, we don't check the weekly, right? Oh, I don't have enough money in my account, so I'm not going to check the weekly. Or I don't have enough money in my account, so I'm not going to check the monthly. So to make it easier for you, this is a trader's trick. When you see a candlestick formation on the higher time frame, go check and find a crown or a crown reversal on the smaller time frame and trade it according to the rules, right? Maybe I don't have enough money, everybody, in my account to trade the daily Fibonacci, right? But I have enough money in my account, enough risk capital in my account to trade the 2 hour chart, the 1 hour chart. So if you are going to use crowns, this is going to help you, you know. So you are going to enter from the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, and you are going to trade the daily if you want. And again, you can reject what we are teaching you, you can accept, no problem. Okay, so before we finish today, homework, everybody, if you want. Homework. Find candlestick formations. Find candlestick formations on higher time frames and find the crowns or the crown reversals on the smaller time frames. I'm going to answer to you, time to shine. Just give me a second. So everybody, if you want to use crowns, if you want to train yourself to spatially see with your eyes, if you want to train yourself, this is the homework. Find candlestick formations on higher time frames and find the crowns or crown reversals on the smaller time frames. This is a nice homework if you want to train yourself to spot crowns in the correct way. Time to shine. Can we see some examples how you trade this? Well, this is an example. But we are going to, yes, time to shine, we are going to have a Forex trading week when we are going to trade crowns. Remember everybody, every time we finish a lesson, we have the Forex trading week, so we can show you how to implement what we have learned into practice. Okay, time to shine? But I'm telling you, it's nothing special, it's those rules. You know, you need to find the trendline break, lower, higher, put a Fibonacci and the risk reward. It's nothing special. Okay everybody, we are going to finish for today. Thank you for being with us. Remember the homework. If you want to train, find candlestick formations on higher time frames and find the crowns or crown reversals on the smaller time frames and send it to my email. Okay, so I can check upon you and say, oh, this is correct, this is not correct, you know. Okay, stay strong in the markets and be patient everybody, right? Be patient with passion. Alright. Okay everybody, see you back tomorrow. This is FXPassion signing off.